Good morning, children. So yesterday we were discussing about some important compounds of carbon. Carbon compounds. One is ethanol, and one more is ethanoic acid. Ethanoic acid. So compounds containing compounds containing OH group attached to carbon chain. Attached to what? Carbon chain are called alcohols. So general formula of alcohols is ROH. Okay. So now we try to find what are the properties, physical properties and chemical properties of ethanol or ethyl alcohol. Okay. Ethanol is a liquid at room temperature. Okay. That's what I told. It is a colorless liquid at room temperature. Its boiling point is 315 Kelvin. Okay. And it is neutral. Means to the litmus, when you test with litmus, it shows neutral. Neither it will change red to blue or blue to red because it is neutral nature, like water. Okay. So what properties are there? We'll see here. Ethanol is commonly called alcohol and it is active ingredient of all alcoholic drinks. I told already. Ethanol is commonly called alcohol and it is the main ingredient of all alcoholic drinks. Okay. And even it is also used in tincture iodine. Tincture iodine. And that's what it has more medicinal value. Okay. And syrups, especially cup syrups. Cup syrups. So what are the cup syrups we are consuming? That also contain a little percentage of alcohol. In addition, because it is good solvent, it is used that's what I told you, it is a good solvent. It is a good solvent, that is what it is used in making different medicines and even tincture iodine. Ethanol is also soluble in water in all proportions. It is soluble in water in all proportions. In all proportions. Okay. Consumption of small quantity of dilute ethanol causes drunkenness. If this alcohol is consumed in small little quantity, what happens? This may lead to drunkenness. This lead to drunkenness. Okay. So even though this practice is condemned, but it is a socially widespread practice. It is completely a socially widespread practice. People, 50% of Indians will lose their money or fix their money in consume alcohol. 50% of Indians. Okay. So that's why it has become a social evil. It's a bad practice. So however, intake of even a small quantity of pure alcohol, we call pure alcohol, if it is taken, that is called absolute alcohol. Absolute alcohol or pure alcohol. That leads to death only. Lethal is death. Lethal means death. Person will die very shortly if he is consuming absolute alcohol, means pure alcohol. Also, long-term consumption of alcohol leads to many problems. If it is consumed for long term or long days, that also lead to many of the health problems like liver damage, heart attack. So many health problems will be created. Okay. Now, so before going through chemical properties, we will discuss something about alcohol, how it affects living beings. Okay. See, when large quantity of ethanol are consumed, it tends to slow metabolic processes what is the effect of alcohol? We'll try to find it. If it is consumed in large quantity, what happens here? So metabolic processes means whatever the food you eat, your body processes will go on decreasing. Means metabolic processes what happens? Slow down. Okay, and there is depression. Depression will be with central nervous system, that is brain. Central nervous system. Okay, this results in a lack of coordination. It leads to lack of coordination. What are the effects here? Lack of coordination, mental confusion. You get confused. Mental confusion, drowsiness, lowering of normal inhibitions, lowering of normal activities. Inhibitions in the sense activities. Okay, and finally it leads to stupor. Stupor means it is lethal death. The individual may feel relaxed without realizing that his sense of judgment, sense of timing. See, when he consumes alcohol, what he feels? He feels relaxed, but he will not realize that sense of judgment is lost, sense of timing is lost, and muscular coordination has been completely impaired. But still he consumes alcohol, and that cultivates that becomes his habit. Okay. So unlike ethanol, intake of methanol in very small quantities can cause death. Methanol is also a member of ethanol, which is completely poisonous. So methanol is oxidized to methanol in the liver. So when a person consumes methanol, this will get oxidized. Where? In the lungs. Sorry, liver. In the liver, it gets oxidized. So this after oxidation, this becomes methanol. Aldehyde it becomes NaL. Okay. So see, this is CH3OH. This becomes CH3CHO. This becomes poisonous. So this will affect the liver and leads to damage of liver. Okay. Methanol reacts rapidly with the compounds of cells. So this methanol react with the small compounds of cell. Methanol, and it coagulates the protoplasm, which is important part of the human being. The living part of the cell is called protoplasm. So that will coagulate means what? In Kannada we call heppagadodu. Completely coagulates. It becomes hard in nature. Okay. In much the same way, an egg is coagulated by cooking. If you boil the egg, what happens there? That becomes compact. Okay. Methanol also affects the optic nerve. It leads to blindness. Okay. And ethanol is an important industrial solvent also. Ethanol is also industrial solvent, which is very important in the large scale industry also. To prevent the misuse of ethanol produced for industrial use, what happens there? To safeguard the methanol industrially it is produced, what they will do? It is made unfit for drinking by adding poisonous substances like methanol. Since methanol is useful in industries, okay. Sorry, ethanol is useful in industry. Ethanol, okay. So people will not leave ethanol. So what they do? They will make it little poisonous. They will add little poisonous. Poisonous means they add methanol, and that ethanol becomes poisonous and it is used in industries. Okay. And if they drink it, there is surely death. So dyes are also added to color the alcohol blue. They will add color dyes which is called blue. Alcohol is made to blue so that it can be identified easily. If alcohol color is blue, then this is called denatured alcohol. Denatured alcohol means it is not fit for consuming. So in this way they will try to help the society also, even though it is industrially useful, to avoid consuming of alcohol and other things. Then, how alcohol is used as fuel? Alcohol is used as fuel. How is it possible? See, sugarcane plants are one of the most efficient converters of sunlight into chemical energy. You know very well. Sugarcane plants, what happens? They convert sunlight into chemical energy. Sun energy into chemical energy. Chemical energy means photo energy into chemical energy. So sugarcane juice can be used to prepare molasses. So sugarcane juice, from this what will prepare? This happens in sugar industry. Sugarcane juice. So this juice is used to make molasses, a product obtained from the sugar industry. When it is the good quality of sugarcane is used, and that is converted to sugar in one part. In another side it goes liquid, goes that which is leftover sugarcane juice, that converts into molasses, okay, which is not useful. And this is fermented to give alcohol. Fermentation means what? It is made to react. So the reaction take place, and that is converted into ethanol, ethyl alcohol. So countries now use alcohol as an additive petrol, since it is a cleaner fuel. But nowadays ethanol is used as what? Instead of petrol we are using additive fuel instead of petrol. Okay. Since it is a cleaner, why? Because it is a cleaner. It is eco-friendly. It will not release any harmful gases like carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide. So that's why alcohol nowadays some countries are using in the vehicles, for running the vehicles, which give rise to only carbon dioxide and water on burning in sufficient oxygen. And this will give only carbon dioxide, but still that also becomes what? Mixes with oxygen and becomes carbon dioxide, and it is useless. So in this way, from here we are able to get using alcohol as fuel. Okay. Now we will study the chemical properties of ethanol or ethyl alcohol. How it will react? Chemically, how they will react. Okay. So firstly we will go with sodium. How alcohol reacts with sodium? Sodium is a metal. Okay. See, physical properties of ethanol or ethyl alcohol. So due to reaction with sodium. So due to its weakly acidic nature, because alcohol is what? Weakly acidic, not completely, weakly acidic. So due to its nature, what happens? Ethanol reacts with sodium to liberate hydrogen gas. This will react with sodium to liberate hydrogen gas. Okay. So how the reaction takes place? Ethyl alcohol, C2H5OH. This is ethanol or ethyl alcohol. Ethanol. This will react with sodium. Okay. So this forms sodium ethoxide, C2H5ONA, and it releases hydrogen. So liberation mark is, arrow mark will be shown upwards. Now again we have to balance here. Okay. Hydrogen here, how many are there? 5 plus 1, 6. Here 5 plus 2 7 are there. Okay. And oxygen 1 oxygen. So we have to balance hydrogen. To balance hydrogen, what we have to do? We just write 2 here. If you write 2 here, carbon becomes 4. So here you write 2. Okay. Then sodium also. Here if you write 2 Na, this becomes 2. So it is sodium, 2 molecules. Sodium and sodium. So this is sodium ethoxide. Because oxygen is there in the middle. Ethoxide. Sodium ethoxide. Okay. Then how will it react with unsaturated compound? We take unsaturated compound. So heating ethane reaction to give unsaturated hydrocarbons. So what is one? To when this reaction take place, and from this reaction we get the unsaturated compounds. Heating ethanol at 443 degree Celsius. So Kelvin. CH3 CH2OH. This is ethanol with excess concentrated sulfuric acid. What we do here? We add hot concentrated or excess concentrated sulfuric acid. We add this, and here results in the dehydration of ethanol to give ethane. So dehydration means it removes the water. CH2. This is ethene. Single bond, double bond is there. This becomes ethene, and it forms water. Dehydration means remove the water molecule. So when you remove the water molecule, see, suppose here the one H is there, here one H is there. HO means HHO. This becomes H2O. Then what remains? CH2, double bond CH2. So ethane is formed. Okay. So the concentrated sulfuric acid can be regarded as dehydrating agent which removes water from ethanol. So concentrated sulfuric acid, concentrated H2SO4 is regarded as, what it is regarded as? It is called dehydrating agent. Dehydrating agent. Why? Because it removes, this one, this remove, it will remove removes water from ethanol. Removes water from ethanol. Okay. So these are the physical properties and chemical properties of ethanol or ethyl alcohol. Okay. So remaining thing we discuss later.